It's really convenient having help that can fit under the stairs. Good morning, beautiful people. It is a fine, warm morning here in North Carolina. If you guys have been following, we've been doing weekly build videos. Usually we try to do them every Friday, and it's convenient not having to talk to a camera. And then I can just focus on building and, occasionally walking over and moving the camera. But as it is, because we have a vlog, this is what we are doing. So rather than pull off my project and film a video about, whatever we're doing, I think last week it was messing with garlic. Instead of doing that, I'm just gonna bring you along. I'll document what I'm doing. There won't be as much done in one video as people might like for the build series, but this is actually what we're doing. We're actually filming our life, and so sometimes that's the downfall. Where we last were working, I was working on railing. I actually have a section of railing right here that I will not be able to put up until I put my posts up to support the roof. So that one is just gonna kind of chill. It's just gonna hang out until we get to that point. So in the meantime, I've got a little bit over here. I've got a couple posts to set. I've got some little fiddly bits to do, and then I need to do the railing on the stairs, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna get as much done as I can before I have to hide from the blistering sun. I know that working on this project, my neck is starting to feel like an old piece of leather. So maybe I'll go grab a hat.
Yeah, like trying to work without shade. Well, down there.
Yeah, ask Jack. How was that working without shade?
Yeah, we had shade. So come on.
Don't mind smudges on you.
I'm talking to the camera.
Screw it. I'm gonna bother us.
It's really convenient having help that can fit under the stairs to tighten a couple bolts. I'm gonna go in and have some lunch. We're all gonna go in and have some lunch. We are nearing the heat of the day. I would like to have this portion done soon because it's hot when the sun starts beating down at this angle. But it's coming along. I think what's hard is I'm actually going to skirt this deck the same way we skirted the house. Code says if there's a place where a small child could fall through, it has to have railing. You make sure even on your railing, nothing can fall through, which no big deal. But because I'm gonna skirt it, technically I don't need a railing on that side because it's gonna be a wall. I'm not gonna skirt it yet, so I have a feeling I'm gonna have to either skirt it or put railings on. I might just put railings on just to have it. It's not that big of a deal. If I don't like them, I can cut them off. Like, it's really not that big of a deal, but to do all that work and then take them off seems kind of silly. So, all right, as soon as he's got that nut tight, we're gonna go in and eat some lunch. My beef round roasts, that's what I've got to work with. They're mostly defrosted, enough to where I can get them across the meat slicer. I did this making jerky a while ago. I used the meat slicer to slice up the meat, and it comes out so uniform. It's nice for jerky, and it's nice for drying when it's all the same thickness. I'm gonna figure out a marinade. I'm just gonna slice this all, get it marinating. It's gonna be garlic heavy. I have a feeling I'm gonna need a bunch. So I'm gonna get the slicer out and start doing that. This is our limb. We bought this 8-incher thinking it was big enough for us and immediately outgrew it. It is a awesome slicer, not sponsored. The way we feel about stuff, if it's stuff we like, stuff we use, we'll tell you about it. This is by Limb. Great slicer. It's just too small for what we need. I actually had an opportunity to buy a old Hobart meat slicer from like a restaurant or a grocery store deli type of thing. It was at a estate sale, and the price got a little higher than I was like thinking about spending. And I wish I'd bought it because it was a screaming deal for a machine that size. So yeah, if you're in the market for a meat slicer, these Limb ones are pretty good. We just need something a little more on the commercial side. Yep.
All right.
Last roast.
That's quite a lot of meat.
I mean, it was 5 roasts.
Yeah, it was a lot.
See, some of them, that's properly cut. Like, that'll be an excellent slice of jerky.
Yes.
But then some of these, that's cut, the grain's going this way, and there's no way I can cut it. It needs to be cut this way.
Right.
So, when you're cutting your own meat, and you plan on making jerky, you can, you know, I'm going to leave this entire muscle group whole, and make jerky out of it.
Right.
And so anytime I've cut our own meat, that's what I do. I plan for, you know, certain things like that. And it's been awesome because it's the best jerky you've ever had when you cut it properly. This, it's fine. Like, it's still going to be quite tasty. But some pieces will be better than others.
Yeah.
All right. When in doubt, get a bigger bowl.
Yeah.
Blah.
That
was a lot of meat.
I think it was like 12 pounds.
I guess I'm just going to make up something.
Okay.
We are out of soy sauce.
I have coconut aminos. They're just not very
I don't
strong.
want to use up all the coconut aminos,
Okay.
though.
We have Worcestershire sauce.
I'm actually going to mix this in a separate bowl
Good
so I
idea.
can get my hands in it. Alright, there's our cup of garlic. Pulled this out of the pantry. This is Redmond kosher salt. I'm going to be using a bunch of it, and I'm not going to measure. The thing that I've found with jerky, you got to use more salt than you think you need.
Yes.
Because it doesn't matter how salty I've made stuff. Like, the marinade is so salty you can't hardly even taste it. And then you make the jerky and it's not salty at all.
Yep.
So, a couple good fistfuls of Redmond kosher salt. Some garlic. Do you have another one of these?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to use the rest of that.
Okay. Do it.
I'm going to use the rest of this Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. Worcestershire.
Might as well
I
rinse
kind
it
of
out.
want that.
Yeah, rinse it out. You'll need some more
Stuff.
liquid.
I'm not going to put that. I'll put the rest of that.
That's fine. It's not that much.
Since there's just a little bit in there.
Okay.
We've got some homemade brown sugar. Minced onion.
Minced onion. We don't need garlic.
Don't need garlic. I'm actually not going to put happy berry dust in. I'm going to do cayenne. Mixed peppercorns are where it's at.
Oh, it's such good flavor.
I'm not putting all of that in.
No, that would be a lot.
Put about that much in.
Yeah, oh, that's
Save
good.
the rest. I'm gonna have to wet this up with something. That's not enough liquid.
You could put just water. Water would carry it.
Way more salt. For real, what I've found is the saltier the better.
Yeah.
Because it won't carry. It doesn't carry over once it's all dehydrated. And I've noticed too, it keeps better if it's salted. There's a science to it. I'm not measuring because we're dehydrating this past chewy. This will be dry.
Yes.
You can almost make pemmican out of it. We do that because if in the off chance we don't eat it all within 2 days, we can put it in a jar or a bag or something and it will keep because it's completely dried. This will be gone in a couple days.
It will, but the point of jerky is that you have long-term storage.
So I'd say my number one struggle making jerky is getting all of the marinade on all of the meat. So that's why I'm doing this in a big bowl, is so I can get my hands in here and I can make sure everything has marinade on it.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah, look at all that garlic. Nom, nom, nom.
I think it's hard. This meat is so cold, it's wanting to stick back together.
Like frozen.
It's like frozen. All right, I have my meat marinating, and I actually made the right amount of marinade for that amount of meat. I think I have enough room in our back fridge. I'm gonna take this out. I think I have to move a watermelon that we bought the other day. But the boys won't be upset if we have to bring a watermelon in and cut it up.
No, they won't.
So I'll evict the watermelon. I'll put this in here. I might cover it with some foil. I'll probably stir it tomorrow. Make sure all of the meat is in contact with marinade. And then we'll load it up on the dehydrator probably tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay.
I may or may not document. I'll at least try to show you what it looks like after it's done.
Yeah.
That way people who are continuing to watch will see it.
Okay. It has been, they dried for 8 hours. 8 hours of drying. And it looks like it's delicious.
It's really good.
Okay. It is really good.
I think it turned out exactly the way I wanted. I will say, okay, maybe you can see that. See how the grains go in the wrong direction?
Yes.
That's okay for a piece of jerky. This one, I believe, is a little closer. Yeah, see how it's wanting to break in multiple directions? It's wanting to break that way, as well as this way. That's more of an end grain. You want to have all your grains sticking out, and that's your cross cut. You want to cut against the grain. Those pieces turned out great. I wouldn't say it's too salty.
No, it's delicious. But, you're not going to eat an entire, 2 pounds or whatever by yourself.
You're not going to open up this bag and sit in the back seat and eat piece after piece after piece and go, oh, anybody want the crumbs?
Right.
Make a single serve bag.
There you go.
That's the way to do it. Put everybody's names on them.
There you go.
Everybody
you get this jerky. Well, there you go.
I would say that's a day's jerky ration.
Yeah.
For one person.
For one.
Or Brett.
There you go.
5 packs of jerky.
5 packs of jerky.
A ton of jerky.
Hey, it's better than no jerky. All right, you happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
Okay, good.
I'm happy with how it tastes. It turned out really good.
Yes, it did. It's delicious.
Yeah, I set up that easy up down there by myself. This is the easy up. This is the easy up.
All right, we're gonna tackle this. I think that's all we're gonna do because that's gonna put us in mid-afternoon and there's thunderheads. Hopefully we get a thunderstorm, hopefully, but I doubt it. It's not supposed to rain today, which is a bummer. All right, let's do it. You guys want to know a little secret? I want you guys to take note. Do you see how the lines follow all the way across? Yeah, that was an accident. I mean, yep, I'm a pro. I know what I'm doing. No, actually, we got lucky. We put the thing up there, we're marking it, not paying attention. I almost cut it wrong 3 times. Like, good thing there was 4 of us over there, because 3 of the boys were like, hey, hold on. That's the wrong spot. I was like, oh, you're right. Rub out my mark and make a new mark. And then I cut it, and we put it up there, and we're like, hey, look. The lines line up. That looks awesome. Like, we know what we're doing. All right, I'm super happy. That took longer than I meant it to today. I was hoping to be inside by like 3 o'clock.
But it's done.
It's like
beautiful.
Pretty much dinner time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tonight is the Homestead Shop Talk podcast record night. So I'll sit down and me and the guys will sit down and have a discussion, talk about it. So if you guys are interested, go check that out. We talk about some behind the scenes stuff and goings on and all the good stuff. As far as this, I will be continuing this tomorrow. It might be a couple days for you guys, but stay tuned. I'm actually going to wrap it up right here. Probably go take a shower because I am covered in pressure treated lumber sawdust, which itches and is nasty. So I will catch you guys on the next one.